Egeria, Peregrinatio, Episode 6. Itaque ergo hoc placavit, ut visis omnibus quae desiderabamus, descendentes a monte Dei, ubi est rubus, veneremus et inde totum per mediam valem ipsam, quae jacet in longo, rediremus ad iter cum hominibus Dei, qui nobis singula loca, quae scripta sunt, per ipsam valem ostendebant, sicut et factum est. And so, itaque, therefore, this plan pleased us. Hoc placavit. Placavit is an impersonal verb. Placavit is the third principal part of the verb placeo, placere, a second conjugation verb. Verb that, visis omnibus, ablative absolute, when all things that had been seen, visis omnibus, which we were wanting to see, desiderabamus. This, of course, is an imperfect indicative, first plural, and active. And in this phrase, visis is the participle in the ablative. Omnibus is the substantive. This is actually an adjective, but any adjective can become a noun when it's used substantively, which is what has happened here. So this is our noun, having been transformed from an adjective. With all of those things seen which we wanted to see, this was our plan. Descendentes a monte Dei. As we were descending, descendentes, this present participle shows time contemporaneous with the main verb, which is veneremus. When we were descending from the mountain of God, we would come to the place where the bush is, ubi est rebus. Present tense, because the bush still stands there, as Egeria speaks about it. And from that point then, throughout the whole, totum, that is, to the very middle of the valley, per mediam velam ipsem, where it is broadest, qua jacet in longo, where it lies in its length, or we might say where it is broadest, we would return, rediremus, to the path, that is, after having gone through the whole of it, we would return to the path together with the hominibus Dei, the people of God. These would be the other believers who are in this place, living a monastic lifestyle perhaps, or at least acting as tour guides. So together with the people of God who ostendebant were showing us, and nobis is masculine, plural, and dative, as the indirect object of the verb nobis, who were showing to us or pointing out to us singula loca. And singula loca is neuter, plural, and accusative as the direct object of ostendebant. This noun locus is both, in the plural, it is both masculine, loci, and sometimes it is neuter, as here, loca locorum. And then loca has both the modifier singula and this relative clause. The individual places, the ones which have been written down, that is, recorded in Scripture. Other points of interest, according to the biblical travelogue, you might say, of the people of Israel's wandering in the desert. They were pointing out to us, nobis, the individual places which have been written about throughout the valley itself. So as we came down with God's people, hominibus Dei, they served as tour guides and showed us all of these things. So this then was the plan that was pleasing, as has been set out. Itaque ergo hoc placavit. This, hoc, pleased, all of this. And after she describes all of what they had planned, sicut et factum est, just as also in fact happened, factum est. And this is a third singular, perfect, indicative, and passive. And the subject of it is all that is implied in the foregoing. All of this happened just that same way. Here on the map you can see the general vicinity of where they were, Mount Sinai, and the desert of Paran, which is mentioned in the next portion after this.